They're waiting for me. They're waiting for me. There's a whole bunch of them waiting for me. 28 of them in there already. Holy macaroni. Welcome, everyone. And glad to have you all on board. Let me turn that music down in the background. And we'll get it so it's a little quieter there. Other than my desktop computers sounding like vacuum cleaners, we should be okay. So welcome, and glad to have everyone on board today. I'm your host, DrFox2000, and you're watching VolcanoX live stream. And welcome to all of you. I guess first I should say welcome to my moderators. Arizona Snowman just said, welcome home, DrFox2000. Thank you kindly. And just to let you know, well, right now we've got Arizona Snowman, C&D Boy, and Mona Lisa. We're in the channel as moderators. Piggy is in the background. She's resting. Apparently she has a very swollen wrist or arm, and hopefully she will get a little bit better, and we'll leave her in the background. She is watching, but she won't be doing too much. And of course, Poppet is going to take over for her when required. So if you happen to see yourself getting timed out, blame it on Poppet. Yeah, poor Piggy. And, you know, I really feel bad for her. And I don't know if I should mention it, but she said it's another ligament may be torn in her wrist. So I don't know. She's got some ligament issues. Hopefully she will get over that and we won't need to worry. Other thing I just wanted to mention here, I was looking at all this Scandinavian, no, it's Scandinavian talking from Maria, of course. It's all good, Maria, no worries. I just thought the word Scandinavian came to mind right off the bat. Yeah, and we missed you too. And I don't mind if you're saying hi or hello to Gura in whatever Scandinavian language that is. Whether it's, I think it's Swedish, of course. They got lots of different little funny sounds out of their letters and stuff. Yeah, but anyway, that is the way it is, and let's get going on things. Of course, Lucas Snow got in there and got the cookies again. Go figure. And Henry wanted me to announce it in a different way. He wanted me to use Bruce Buffer's voice and kind of announce it that way. Lucas, the Cookie Monster Snowman, but I'm going to save that for a special day. So yeah, no, Lucas, it doesn't work that way. First one in gets them. And that's you. Anyway, Arizona got some off the tray. Yep, wordplay. Thanks, Maria. No worries, it's all good, it's all fun, you guys, and welcome to all of you. And we'll get at saying hello to all of you. And we'll start with Paul Williams is here. Aurelio's back as well. Henry Nelson. And, of course, Maria what is it? Matoma, if I said it right. Welcome, Maria. And Tetra is back in the house. Of course, Lucas Snow is here. Sandra Rockland, welcome back. Sophie is also here. One Fish 26 made it in. Spooky Avocado, I said that without getting timed out. Oh, hang on, Aurelio is not a mod here. And going up a little bit more, we see Grandma B is here. Russell Brainerd, welcome back. Going up some more, we got Paul already, Henry Nelson, we got Trev T is in the house as well. And going up, seeing who else made it in. Lots of people chatting, which is absolutely great. And we got Grandma B already going up some more here. And we got Aurelio already as well, which is cool. And thanks, Aurelio, for sending me those other links there. We'll have to keep on the hunt for finding the live ones. So we'll keep going and keep hunting. Anyway, let's see. We got Sophie already going up here. Paul Williams in the house. I think I got you already. And Spooky we got. Okay, going up some more. Dodger is here as well. Good to see you again. And we got Trev T. We got Dodger. Let's see. Sue going up some more. Frank McLeod, welcome back. I'm glad to have you on board. Let's see. Where else? Where else do we see names here? Scrolling up, and I am up as high as I can go, and I don't see any more others. I'm sure I've missed a few. Irish Monk is in here as well. Welcome. And Colin also made it in. And thank you for coming back. Nice to see you. And let's see, did I miss anyone else while I was going up? We got Sandra, we got Sophie, I think we got most of you good people for right now. I'm sure there's going to be others that pop in, and we will do our thing. Wow, thanks kindly, Maria. Matoma. And I'm going to put, it's Swedish kroners, 20 Swedish kroners super chat. Thank you kindly. And then, wow, Boomer is in here. Pepsi restock fund. Thanks, Boomer. Boomer. Good to have you back on board, Boomer. Thank you kindly for that $5 super chat. And that is excellent, you guys. Thanks. Makes the start of the show a little easier here. So, cool. We'll have Pepsi anyway. And, yeah, Gura, exactly right. Get well, Piggy. And that's what we're hoping for. So, anyway. Okay, let's get on with the volcanoes. It is that time. So, good to see. Piggy is resting, Tetra. Piggy has got a very swollen wrist right now, so she's going to sit back and rest and not try to move around. So that's all we want for her right now. She can listen in and she can watch or whatever, but I don't want her moving around. Yeah, I figured. Okay. Hey. Yeah, that Kraken of Kos is on the loose. Pop it. I think that's funny. Okay. Anyway, let's get going with our volcanoes. Let's see. What's that one say? Yeah. And Piggy, if you're listening, don't worry about things, okay? You need to take care of yourself first off if you are listening. And I'm hoping you're doing that. And please do listen to the other channel as well. And fall asleep if you need to. We're okay here. We got things covered. So not a worries, Piggy. Anyway, let's get on with our volcanoes. And of course, on the screen, let me get my stuff going here. Beautiful shot of Mount Etna. I'll get that banner off of there, and at least I clicked on it. It should disappear. There we go. But this isn't really the true money shot. The true money shot was at just after 6 a.m. their time, which really looked a heck of a lot better. And I am actually going to show you that. So this is what it looked like this morning at 6:49 a.m. And that lenticular cloud that was just rolling and burning off the top there, in my opinion, it was worthy of taking a little bit of a video of it and actually sharing it with you guys. And I thought that would look kind of neat. Definitely a little bit different. So It's kind of weird looking, actually. Kind of at certain times you'd think that, hey, there's some spaceship parked over top of the Mount Etna sucking up all the hot gas or something. I don't know. It looked pretty awesome. But yeah, I figured I just recorded this this morning for you guys. Actually, that was recorded about 2:30 in the morning, and when I ended up getting up because I couldn't sleep, and figured, okay, we'll take a look and see what's going on. And I thought, hey, it's already light there. Let's take a peek at Etna, and it was doing that. So that was what we were seeing. So back to a little bit later in the day. Of course, that is this picture, and I know it's a little bit more difficult to see the lenticular cloud up there, but it is still there. And if we go in this shot, you can see foreground looks pretty darn good. Snow line is starting to retreat a little bit up the hill again, which is, I think, something that they really enjoy. And of course, these are some of the views from earlier today from further distance. This one, I guess, is in the southwest, and this one is in the south. So that's kind of what it looked like, but pretty awesome nonetheless. Actually, let's see if we can get back to where we've seen that spaceship-ish looking cloud. No, maybe I didn't get that in this particular shot, but that might have been a little earlier than this. And we'll try it in here. We'll see. See if it'll work. No. Yeah, I guess by about noon it was already pretty much gone. But you can see that our volcano is off-gassing a fair amount up there. So it is definitely not hiding or being quiet in that sense. Hey, Pamela Moncure also made it in. Welcome, and glad to have you on board, Pamela. And let's see. Yeah, I think we're good with looking at Etna. That's not bad at all to see that. If we go look at what it looks like now, kind of thing, we'll kind of push it forward here and put that live. And that's what the sleepy little community looks like in the dark. And you can't see a volcano back there at all. So I guess if you can't see it, it must be safe. And let's see what else we can find here. I want to get back over to our wonderful Ragnar. And Ragnar did not have very good visibility today at all. So this is about the best we can do for images today. And there you go. There's good old Ragnar up here, as you can see. And this is the lava flow out that came out of Geldingadarler Valley and down into not Creaky, down on the sorry, not Haggy, down on the bottom right hand side from this view. But yeah, the pictures were not very good. That's from in the morning, and then we go through it, and it must have been foggy or rainy there or something. But as you can see, that's what it looked like. And I'm scrolling through the images, and that is right from first light in the morning. So, and this was later in the afternoon. If we go over to the other images, of course, this is that parking lot, and then not Haggy down on the bottom here. We don't see a heck of a lot. If I back that up, let's see if we can find even a good there. That's about the best we can see in that. Even though it was still foggy, you do still have some people in here having a look, and that is pretty cool and awesome. And if we go look down there at the actual lava, it's still there and still smoking or steaming, which is telling you that there's still heat in there, enough to cause water to vaporize. So definitely don't be walking on that stuff yet. Not for another year. Anyway, that's what it looked like there today. And let's pop over to our harmonic tremor chart, which is still working, or at least last time I checked it was. I'm going to refresh it right now and make sure, and it is indeed. Ooh, hey, we see a new spike in here, and that new spike would indicate that we've had another earthquake of some sort. But we do see some smaller spikes in there as well. So our uptick, and then it dropped right back down. Now it's coming back up. I like it when it's heading up, so definitely worthwhile keeping an eye on things. Hey, Trojan Pony made it in, as well as Storm Chaser. Good to see you guys. Thanks for joining us, and awesome to have you on board. Anyway, this is what we're seeing here. Now, we want to just kind of briefly talk about some of the other areas. I want to go back down to our Grindavik one, and we want to kind of look at that chart. Didn't I pass it? Yeah, I think I did. I did. No? Maybe it didn't. Maybe I don't know how to spell today. Grimsville? Where's Grindavik? There's Grindavik. Okay, so that pattern we've seen, and you can see it right there on the Grindavik chart. It came up, came back down, and it's back on the rise. There's that same spike, and it shows less here than it did on the other chart, but we do see a little bit more prominent, smaller one here, and I think that's interesting, but that's not going to do anything that's going to be really nasty. I didn't realize, yeah, I guess that was a few days back there when on the 13th when we seen all those, but good to see that we've got some action happening. Anyway, I want to pop that back up to our fragile fuel. And while we have it, and let's see, there we go. Perfect. And you can see what is happening there today. So let's pop over to the earthquakes. And I had it on this one. I did peek at a bunch of different ones. I'm going to reset things here as soon as I get to the right one. I want to use this one first, but I'm going to refresh it because that big spike, I think I did my earthquake maps before them, and hopefully those will show up on here. And if we do that, yeah, looks like we may have another quake or two listed there. So doesn't look too bad. Down here in this area, of course, Reikins Peninsula, that is kind of the talk of the town, if you will. Because they are expecting something to erupt, and just not sure where or when. And that is pretty cool, pretty awesome. Let's just take a quick look up top here. We don't see anything else further out. And why did that guy look like a smiley? This guy here, look at that. He's got a straight smile face, two eyes, and a green body. It looks like a smiley in the mists. I don't know. Is it just me, or am I seeing things? Let's just zoom in here a little bit and see what we've got. There we got a 1.2, a 1, and a 1.1. Come on, let's get a little closer. We'll see them there. 10 kilometers down, 8:04 a.m. for that 1.2. And if we slide out here, we don't see the other one until we zoom back in. There we go. And this 1.0, 5.6 kilometers down at 5:48 a.m. today. And his buddy there, I don't know if it'll show up till I zoom way out. There it is, a 1.1. And we'll take a look at the depth on this one. A little bit less as far as depth is concerned, so 3.1. And it was actually from yesterday at 23:21. And of course, being a 1.1 is what it was on the scale there. So nothing too terribly bad up in the north. We do see this guy here, and let's zoom in, a 1.5. Not sure what that's all about. 9:21 a.m. today, 3.4 kilometers down, and that's in the forest. In a forest of trees, you'll never find it. But yeah, and for somebody who says Iceland doesn't have any trees, they're right there, guys. Look, I see a whole bunch of them. Always nice. Okay, let's zoom back out, and there's more here too if you want. We'll zoom back out, and I think that's, yeah, we got that, guys. So not too far away from that little city there, or town. And let's take a look at this, these two eyes that we see here. And interesting stuff. 1.5, 1.6 kilometers down, 9:24 a.m. for that one. This 1.3 was when, let's see if we can get it, 4.6 kilometers down, 3:32 a.m. So definitely in the wee hours. And yep, it does look like it's got eyes. Oh, funny looking things that we see. Looking over here at Bardabunga and Grimsvatn, we don't see anything here on this particular chart. Looking down, we see one little guy here at Katla, and we'll look at what this 1.2 is doing. It's only 100 meters down, so it would be in the ice. And of course that's 9:31 a.m. and if we zoom in a little bit more, does it put the gradient lines? Some, but you can see there's cracking lines in here where this material, and you can see this is kind of bending down this way. These lines, I know they're hard to see, but yeah, you can see it bending down, and then the other side is bending down. So we've probably got some movement going this way, as you can see this ridge line here kind of with showing a different elevation. So we do have some movement of the ice, and that's what is going on there. Pretty cool, and we like it. And let's see if we zoom back out far enough, we can go look for some more spots. And let's take a look at this little guy right here, a 1.0, and that is a 4.4 kilometers down. Happened yesterday, actually, 17:14 or 5:40 p.m. Iceland time. Hey, I never knew there was an old airstrip here. Cool. Yeah, that's kind of neat. Different kind of an airstrip. Pretty awesome. Didn't know it was there. That is interesting. All right. It's amazing what you can find on a map, eh? All right. So now we're looking at the Reikins Peninsula, and this is where things get a little bit more interesting. We've had people, some guessing that we may see an offshore eruption. Others are saying, well, we might get one near the power plant. I'm kind of saying we're going to get one down here somewhere, near the power plant, but not too close, not over here on this side. I don't know. It's all up in the air in that sense. But then again, it could even happen over here. And let me zoom in. We'll take a look at this 1.9 here first. And that happened at 43 minutes after midnight, 6.8 kilometers down. So definitely a long ways down in comparison to most stuff. We only see a 1.2 down here. And that is just at the top end of Geldingadarler. and that was from today 11:52 a.m. for that 1.2, and it's 2.6 kilometers down, so a little bit more shallow than normal, which I don't know, is that an indicator of something? I don't know yet. When we go down here by Grindavik, we do see that 1.1 that's right there, and 6:36 a.m. 2.8 kilometers down. So whatever we've got that's moving underneath there, definitely in that same depth, I guess, if we want to call it that. This one 3.4 kilometers down, and it is a 1.4 happened right at 9 a.m. and that is pretty cool. And let's see what else we got here. We got this 1.9. I think that one might have been from yesterday yet. Yep, it is from 2150, 1.9, 6.2 kilometers down. So that's what we're seeing there. And then there was some stuff offshore here that I seen on the other map and don't see here, unfortunately. So let's take a look at this particular map, and we're going to kind of compare notes with what we've seen there. But I do want to zoom out a little bit and just kind of confirm the other ones that we did see. And this is what I didn't see on the other map. That one was from 1328, and that is a 2.77 kilometers down, and that's a sizable quake, and glad I checked up there. So what is going on here in Iceland? Your maps aren't right, Yona. One is not showing the stuff, the other ones are. It's all right. We'll figure it out. But welcome, Yona. Glad to have you on board. A little bit of fun. I'm trying to figure out what is going on in Iceland. It's really kind of strange. Are we going to get an offshore eruption, or are we going to get something happening at Geldingadarle, or is it going to be right close to Grindavik, or is it going to happen out here somewhere? This is all a question. Or is we going to have something pop over here? It's all up in the air. We could have it happen here. We could have it happen here. And I see these weren't on the other map either, and I'm really disappointed because those are the ones we like the most. 14:55 this afternoon, and that was only a 0.32, but still worthy of looking at. And note the depth, 1.1 kilometer down, and that's always a good sign. And that is Kilauea out here, by the way. The old extinct volcano. Well, I don't think volcanoes really ever go extinct. I think they just kind of go to sleep for a while. They'll come to again. You know, a million years from now, it'll start cooking again. Anyway, next one here is a 0.36, 0.6 kilometers down. So that's a little closer to the surface. What's going on? 15:05 was the time on it today in Iceland, and this one 15:07. That is only 0.5 of a kilometer down at 0.54. So those are coming shallow. Does that mean that's kind of part of that fissure? Are we going to see something? And I want to keep my eye on that. 50% likely offshore. Wow. Okay. Well, I'm hoping it's going to happen here, though. Don't spoil my fun. I don't have a boat. Oh, all right. There we go. This other one is 1545. 0.63 is the size of it, and it was 5.6 kilometers down, so a little bit deeper there, and it's nice to see these ones being a little bit more on the shallow side. So it may happen. If it happens here somewhere, I'm okay with that. Yeah, poor cod. Oh. Anyway, looking at these ones here, again, this one didn't see this on the other chart. 18 was the time, 0.42, 1.7 kilometers down. This guy is 1:31 a.m., 0.7, 2.5 kilometers down. This 0.9 is 3.7 kilometers down from 1:34 a.m. And next guy here, this happened at 12:36, 1.1, 2.8 kilometers down. So, you know, we may have something happen in this area yet. We don't know. 1341 on this 0.4, which is 3.7 kilometers down. And then we'll go over on the other side here. Of course, this is the Blue Lagoon right there and the power plant. And that is that hill that just comes when you're heading south. You drive right by it. They've got the pipelines for heat and everything in here. And it's kind of neat to see that at 12:33, 0.35, 3.2 kilometers down for that one. And this 1323, 0.72, 1.4 kilometers down. So those are fairly shallow quakes. And we did have another one here. This one is offshore a little bit, 0.75, and it is 4.6 kilometers down. So likely not a spot for it to erupt, but 1444 was the time on that. Sliding over here, did we look at these? 0.35, yeah, I think we're good with that. 3 kilometers down. This guy, 0.27, yeah, 1.4 kilometers. This guy, 1.37, 3.3 kilometers down, 1500 or 3 p.m. Iceland time. And I'm still saying this ridge here. Just my guess. And let's zoom in on these ones here. We kind of looked at this already. 1.92, 6.2 kilometers down at 3:50 a.m. Then he had his buddies there at 4:17, 0.66, 4.5 kilometers down, and this guy at 0.65, about 5 kilometers down at 7:55 a.m. And then we also have this guy here, 15:05 or 3:05 p.m., and that is 0.88, 5.3 kilometers down. Now, if I zoom out and look for more in the water, we don't see anything else. But is it a possibility that we are going to get an eruption happening, as in, you know, something, a submarine style eruption? And I am going to say yes, it is possible. And I did have this map set up. I wanted to make sure I captured this swarm yet, and this is what made people think that, you know, there could be a submarine eruption out here somewhere. And we don't know if it has a weak spot there somewhere. It would be interesting. Sorry, had to clear my throat. It's about that time for a break. And yeah, 2-minute warning. And that's about it too. Anyway, looking at that makes you wonder what we've got going on here, right? So are we going to see something happen up top? Or are we going to see something happen out in the water? And that's going to be a really kind of a unique question. And the possibilities are both. You know, we could have one or the other going off. It doesn't matter. It really, Mother Nature doesn't care where it pops the earth open and lets the magma out. So um, it's going to be interesting to see what happens. Anyhow, let's take a break, Doc. You bet it is that time. So for all those good people that are here, if you have not yet hit that like button, please do consider hitting it and helping us out with the stream that way. That is your best way and easiest way, most economical way to help us out. And hit that like button, make that number go up, and YouTube will let the analytics do the rest of the work. For those good people who have not yet subscribed, please do consider subscribing if you're feeling that you like what you're seeing and that we're worthy of getting that subscription. And I'll leave it at that. I am going to go take a 5-minute break. I'm your host, DrFox2000, here in Edmonton, Alberta, Canada, and you are watching the VolcanoX live stream, and I am going to put some mood music back on here. Don't fall asleep, and I'm gonna try to find you a volcano real quick. And I've been on the hunt for volcanoes all day. It hasn't been an easy search either, you guys. I'm looking for trying to get the actual feeds for Krakatoa, and I'll tell you, it's been a challenge. It's been a challenge. Let's watch this one, and if you happen to see the top right screen, if you happen to see a bug cruising around on the camera lens, don't panic. He's been there a few times already. All right, I will be back in a few minutes, you guys, 5 minutes or so. Don't go away, lots more to come, and keep smiling. And Dr. Fox, did you get my email? Yes, I got email. The one on Kamchatka, is that the one you're referring to, Sue? If that's the one, yes. One fish bug, yep. Go for it, one fish, you can have it. All right, I'm going to go take a little bit of a break, and I will be back, and we will come back with all kinds of stuff. But we've got a couple pictures of Kamchatka and the volcanoes there anyway, and we'll go with that for now. They were smuggled out of Russia by some spies. No, I'm kidding. I don't know how they got them out of Russia, but we got them anyway. All right, I will be back in about 5 minutes, guys, and don't go away. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, I've got the microphone back on, and hopefully we are all still here doing our thing. I'm your host, DrFox2000, and you are watching VolcanoX live stream. And we left off with looking at what was happening in Iceland as far as earthquakes and possibility of volcanoes. So pretty cool. Hey, Kate is here. Welcome. Glad to have you on board. Karen also made it in. And I see Neil is here. And of course, Neil, I did send you out that birthday cake. And I'm glad to have you on board. Oh, Mummy of Hamsters also on board. And Diane Craig is here as well. So everybody sing Neil a happy birthday. No, I can't sing. My voice is bad today, so we'll just do what we can to keep things going, and it's excellent that way. But happy birthday, Neil, and hope you have many, many more. And glad that you got better looking today than yesterday. Isn't that what happens on birthdays? You get better looking, something like that. At least that's the way I look at it. So we're all good. 1, 2, 3. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Neil. Happy birthday to you. There you go. You got me to sing it. Where would you like the cheesecake, Neil? Oh, it's a cheesecake. Email it to me, oh Mummy of Hamsters. It's all good. Anyway, I love it, you guys. I was singing too. Okay, well, happy birthday, Neil. There, you had a whole bunch of us sing all together all at once for you. And pretty cool. Sette dat. Okay, Trojan Pony. Gesundheit. It sounded like a bad sneeze or something. Anyway, let's keep going with our wonderful things. What? I've got red velvet cake. Thanks. Woo! Oh, you better email that to me too. Okay, I sang with you too. All right. There we go. Loud and wide from all over the world. There we go. And it was a typo. All right, Trojan Pony, no problem. And Trev, yay. All right, cool. Let's keep going with what we're doing now, and that is looking at volcanoes. And let's see, where did we leave off? We want to go explore the rest of the world and see what we've got happening. Some views are good, some views are bad. We will take what we can get. And of course, here is Sakurajima in Japan. And it is in a very foggy, cloudy, yucky state. We can't see it. If we go back, though, a bunch of hours to the morning dawn hours, you can see it a little bit better. And there it is. And of course, you can see that it is smoking a fair amount, steaming, smoking, whatever you want to call it. And definitely did its thing. And it continues to do that. Not sure what we're going to see of it later on. I don't know if all that smoke there is caused by, I think it's fog in addition to the smoke that's not moving, or the steam that's not moving from that thing. So pretty cool to see. And if we go back, it looks like it's raining there right now. And yeah, definitely raining there. So we're not going to see the boat. By the way, the boat's not in the harbor. No ice cream for you right now. And let's see, earlier in the day it was a lot nicer looking, and we did actually see the boat. And I think that was somewhere around here. And yeah, you can see the boat at the dock. And if we go a little bit further, we can actually see that guy leaving. I'm just trying to get it there. No. Oh, no, hang on. That's him coming. It wasn't. They've got the lights on for him. He's over here. Okay, it's our boat coming in. They've got ice cream on board there if you guys want it. Doc has the crane there too. Put in dynamite. Yeah, we're gonna try, but anyway, yeah. Once the boat docks, you can get yourself some ice cream. They got ice cream on that one. All right. Anyway, let's continue on. I'm gonna put that back to live, and that is what it looks like right now. 8:34 a.m. 43 a.m. I mean, and there we go. Beautiful Mount Fuji. We do see it, and it is looking pretty awesome. Snow line moved up a little bit, I see, which is also good. And here, another cloudy, not so good looking day out at ASO, and it is raining there, and I'm surprised we are getting as good of an image as it was. Earlier you couldn't see a darn thing because it was all foggy, but that is ASO, and ASO is throwing off some steam, and you can definitely see it right there being thrown out of the crater. And of course you can see lower lying clouds here in the background as well as the raindrops dropping down on the glass plate here in front of the camera. So yep, doing its thing. Not the nicest weather. And this is Suwanosi-jima, and that one is not visible at all. Even when we went back looking in earlier times, I couldn't see much of it. This is about 6 or 7 hours ago, I think, roughly, and you can barely make out that there is anything there, let alone whether it is giving some eruptive material out. Even if we go back to about 11 and a half hours ago, very, very poor weather there right now for observing anything. Observability is out the window. Or, no, hang on. It's not out the window because you can't see anything out the window. Anyway, that's good for those guys. Let us move over to here. And this is Ta'al. And that is courtesy of Madame Marutza. And let me see if I can actually get her label on the screen there. There we go. That should work. And we don't have the other one, unfortunately, from the other side, from Ta'al Meditation. But not too much happening at Ta'al Volcano. It's fairly quiet. I'm not going to worry about it too much. And let's pop over to take a quick peek at Yellowstone. Yep, Yellowstone is still there and hasn't left us. Still a little bit on the fuzzy side as far as the image. Could be focused a little better, but I'll live with what we can see, and that's not too bad. Now, I did say I was going to give you some pictures of a different volcano, and since we looked at Japan, of course, already, we want to go a little further north of Japan and have a look at out on the Kamchatka Peninsula, because we don't typically look at these volcanoes, and on occasion we get a nice picture, and thanks, Sue, for sending that in. And this is one of them, and this is pretty awesome to be able to see. Now, I was looking there, and this is the southern volcano, if I'm correct, and that just turned into orange from a red just recently. And of course you can see another caldera right behind it, which actually has a lake in it. So that one with the lake in it, if it ever popped open in there, boy oh boy, we'd see some stuff happening. But thankfully that area is not very heavily populated at all, and it is, yeah, it's nice. So here's another one, a slightly different angle, and of course these are compliments of volcanodiscovery.com. and that is their proprietary pictures there that they've got them listed anyway. So these were helicopter flybys that they were doing, and usually you don't get to see this, so I wanted to make sure that we can actually kind of put a little bit of thing together as to, you know, what we're looking at when we talk about them on the Kamchatka Peninsula. And here's one with a little bit more fire to it, just so you can see. And that is pretty awesome looking, and we do like that. That is a cool shot, and definitely worthy of looking at. And I think that's a pretty nice looking volcano, if you ask me. And that is, yep, stunning indeed. And I was gonna do the volcano map just to make sure that you guys understand where that actually is located. So let me do that real quick. Volcano map, and we'll zoom in here. And of course, and this is the Kamchatka Peninsula. And the one that we're looking at, I do believe, is this guy right here, this Karimsky. Yeah, so they were all red at one point in time, but now that one is orange as well, and I hope I got the right one. But anyway, that's the Kamchatka Peninsula, and if you zoom in a little bit, you can kind of see it had the one with the lake right beside it, so a caldera with another caldera right close. I think that's this one here. Yeah, so there's the one with the lake. So that's the one that we were looking at, Karimsky, or Karimsky. Speak of the Russian, yeah? Da. Okay, let's zoom back out, and we'll go back over and look at that picture one more time, and then we will carry on with the other beautiful volcanoes. Yes, Karimsky. Oh, my Russian pronunciation may be bad. Karimsky. Karimsky. Oh boy. It's one of those languages. Cool. Kimmy Lambert. Oh, welcome. Good to see you, Kimmy. And awesome shot. Okay, let's pop around to other places in the world, and let's go have a look. We all know who that is, and that, of course, is Popocatépetl. And Popocatépetl, they've had some camera changes, so I'm not sure what the heck is going on. I think they took my other view down, the nice close-up view we had. I think it may have gotten taken off and put elsewhere. But they did add a different volcano, and they call this one, you might be familiar with it, Volcán de Fuego del Colima. Okay, that's a Fuego kind of volcano. That's a pretty cool shot. So I don't know if that's actually our same Fuego as this guy, because we can't see him. He's hiding in the dark. There he is, puffing away. And that is our Fuego. And when you look at the other shot, I'm thinking that's the same volcano. So apparently they do have a couple of cameras there. So not only is it the guys from Guatemala, but also the Mexican webcam Mexico has a camera there. So that's pretty awesome, pretty cool. While we're looking down that coastline, let's move on a little further south, Nicaragua. And as you can see, this is Tolica. And Tolica is doing a lot more smoking right now. I'm not sure why, but definitely a little bit more busy than usual. And of course, this one here also in Nicaragua, and that is our wonderful Messiah. And they apparently they got stuck here at 9 a.m. on this picture, but that's when that was from. So Messiah's 9 a.m. shot looks pretty awesome with the sun beating down into the crater, and a lot of smoke coming out. I wish we had a little bit better view in there, but I will be happy to accept that. And of course, this is the other one that we see out there in Nicaragua as well, and that is San Cristobal. And as you can see, it's hiding. So not going to worry about that guy so much, but we do have our wonderful Popocatépetl doing its thing, and several different shots of it, and it is definitely steaming very well. And maybe we'll even see some lava flow one day. I would like that. Okay, let's pop out, have a look here real quick. And this is, of course, the Azores, and we are on the island of São Jorge. And São Jorge, of course, is the one where we've had all the earthquakes. And let's get over to that portion of it. Here is another shot, that little cove that we keep seeing. I wish it would be daylight. It'd be so much nicer. It looks not bad. And I think this one, I didn't refresh this shot here. I'm going to refresh this, and we'll let that actually play. This is today's scenes, and kind of lets you know what it looked like there during today's weather, or just the course of the day, really. Hey, look, a boat. Boy, that boat is fast. And they got super speed. How far away from Mexico City is Popo? It's about 70 kilometers, just about straight south is where Popo is, Maria. And it's less, they say it's an hour's drive from city center. So there must be highways or something there that are good to get out there, but that is about where it is. So if you want to go to Mexico City, take in Popocatépetl while you're there. Worthy of having a look. Looks pretty awesome. Let's take a look at the maps for our earthquakes. And of course, there you can see this is São Jorge. And this is Pico Island, and that's the one where you see all the lights on this side when we're looking at the cameras at night. But yeah, they had a few extras that we haven't seen before here, and that one's from yesterday. I may have clicked on the wrong guy. This one is from today. 21:30 was the time on that 2.0. And if we go down here, slide that down a little bit, we can actually see they're only indicating 2 quakes, and one is a 2.2 and the other one is a 2.0, and that's what we're seeing on this particular map. Now again, it's 4-minute warning. Thanks, Kate. And so we go look at the other map here. I gotta refresh this one, I forgot to do that. And we did see the 2, and when we look here, they're indicating a 2.3 and a 2.4 right there, and nothing else. So if we zoom in, you can kind of see it a little bit better as to where they are 4 hours ago for that 2.4, and 2 hours ago and 28 minutes for the 2.3. And they are just about right in line with that fissure, and that does not surprise me at all. And if we click on, whoa, come on, it did it again. Wasn't supposed to do that. Let's do that again. There we go, got it. Oh, hang on, I gotta fix that screen a little bit. Let me see, there we go. I should have hit that earlier, and would have been better for that video. Anyway, you can see them right there. There's our two, and nothing since. So, you know, when we look here, it's gotten a lot quieter. We did have a couple days with a little bit more shaking, but for the most part, things are simmering down. So, is that again, you know, the quiet before the storm? We really truly don't know at this point in time. All right, gonna get rid of that. Slide that back up so we can see that map, and that's it. So now if we zoom that out a little bit though, that's always something to do. I don't see anything else in the region at all. Of course, that's our mid-Atlantic ridge going down there, and then you've got the other little side ridges. Yeah, this fracture zone, as they call it. East Azores fracture zone. I think they've got another name for the other one on the other side here. There's another fault, major one there, but that's kind of where we're seeing it, and looks pretty awesome. All right, let's continue on. I don't know if the yeah, I was going to say there should be a geyser erupting. Well, there's a geyser there. It is just pretty much getting close to the break time, so I think I will leave it on the geysers, and that'll be cool. Kimmy says, I miss lava. I will see what we can do to help you out with fixing you up with a little bit of lava before the show is out. Anyway, I will leave it here for those good people who have popped in. Mini challenge, of course, is to try to get 150 likes today. Hopefully we can get there, and if you haven't hit that like button yet, please do help us out. It doesn't cost anything. Give it a quick shot, and we can go from there. Also, for those good folks who are new to the show and you haven't been here and hit that subscribe button yet, please do consider hitting it if you are enjoying the show and you feel we've earned it, and that would be really, really nice. And on that friendly note, I'm your host, DrFox2000, here in Edmonton, Alberta, where the 10 centimeters of snow that we got last night is melting very nicely. And yeah, and we got 10 centimeters of snow last night, you guys. Not fun, but a lot of bunnies came. Anyway, on that note, I will be back in 5 minutes, and yep, we've got bacon seeds. So keep smiling, and we'll be back soon. By the way, hi Cynthia. I didn't say hi to you yet. Okay, I'll be back in 5. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, I've got the music turned down, microphone back on, and hopefully you wonderful people can hear me. That would really be awesome and nice. Okay, and what we are seeing, of course, that looks like the beehive vent at the beehive vent at Yellowstone. And thank you, Tetra. I hope I answered that question just as you asked it. Anyway, Sue Hayes says welcome back. Kate says welcome back. Beehive, yep. And thanks, Snowman. And yep, we're back at it. So let's get over and have a look at our wonderful bacon seeds for today. And then after that, we will go over to Kilauea. Kimmy, are you paying attention? All right, bacon seeds, here we go. Oh, hang on, that's our cup of tea from yesterday. If this is not your cup of tea, don't drink it. That one's got lumps. And we love it. Anyway, let's carry on, and we will go to our bacon seeds here. And I don't know, but that guy looks familiar. We might have seen him before, but nonetheless, he's a snow pig, and that would actually be very fitting if he was out in my yard this morning. And he would look exactly like that, with snow on his nose, and got you over the surround sound stereo speakers tonight. Wow, DJ, that is awesome. And no problem, in stereo. Yeah, Snowflake knows. I guess we're gonna call him Snowflake. And see, this guy thinks it's really happy. Look at that. You know, I just can't get over the expressions on some of their faces. You know, you can't tell me that that pig is hurting or anything. There's too much of a smile there. It really is. So it's got to be a smile. And that piggy looks like he's having a good day. Yep, happiness. Being is closing his eyes. You want to take a picture of me? Close the eyes. Really cool. And okay, let's carry on with our next bacon seed. And of course, when you go out and have fun all day long, you got to get cleaned back up. And so again, kind of an expression on this little guy. He looks like he just got a bath and he enjoyed it. And probably one of very few animals that actually do like getting a bath. And that looks pretty awesome. So squeaky clean piggy. And there we go. And our last bacon seed of the day. Hang on, I gotta read what Irish Monk wrote here. I'm feeling guilty being a chef that serves pork. No, don't feel guilty, Irish Monk. Just think of those are Piggy's bad cousins, and she herself would be happy to take care of things. Anyway, this is what you do after a bath. You cuddle up in a nice blankie, and after you're all dried off, and you smile while you're doing it. You got a nice little hoodie on, and you're staying warm. So pretty awesome. Gotta love it. And a nice clean little pig. All right, Kimmy Lambert, paging Kimmy Lambert. We are going over to Hawaii now. And of course, there is where we left off yesterday from our wonderful picture. I did not get the nighttime shots last night, unfortunately, but this is what it looks like there today. So as we can see, this is our primary hornito over there, then the smaller ones hiding right here. And then we've seen that outflow, and it's built this kind of little hornito ridge here. And we know this other one is pouring stuff into our lake. And of course, you see how far down it is. That's telling you a lot right there. That's probably missing at least 20 feet of lava, between 10 and 20 feet, somewhere like that. And of course, you look at the toe hole here, that's the same kind of thing, plus it's got another little ridge on the inside, so it's even deeper down there. And that looks pretty good. Is Kimmy paying attention? Paging Kimmy Lambert. Paging Kimmy Lambert. You are required to be at your screen. What? Sage of my guilt? Oh boy. Well, in that case, Irish Monk, I'm glad you're feeling guilty. Thank you for that kind super chat. And that's awesome for a €5 super chat. Thank you very much. And cool. Do that. Oh, there's Kimmy. She says, yes, I am here. All right, good, Kimmy. And thank you, Irish Monk, for that wonderful super chat. Let's go to our next shot. A little further back with the cameras. And of course, there you can see that was from yesterday as well. We're going to get a new one from today and see what that looked like. And yeah, harder to see, but you can definitely see that the levels were down. And a little bit more difficult from this side. We'll take a peek at the other one right away. But just want to mention here, that's still our primary source of the lava. And there's that little hornito or feeding point out there. Not sure what this is about, but that was that other mess that we seen in there. And again, this is the one from today, not from yesterday. So that's kind of what we're looking at. Let's take a look. This is what it was like yesterday, and you can still see quite a bit of lava in there as well as here. If we refresh that now, we should see that level quite a bit lower. Unfortunately, a little bit smokier, but yes, you can see it's quite a bit lower. You can even see in here the varying levels inside the toe, and that's kind of interesting. This seems to be progressing or getting longer here. I don't know why. It's almost like it's trying to build a second toe growing out there. Maybe eventually it will. And that's that smoke point that we were talking about. It's coming from there, and then we've got the other one right there. And I think we've seen that in the first picture, this one here. So that's kind of almost looks like it's going to turn itself into another hornito of some sort. I don't know if this one's going to keep going or if it filled up the back end here. And now this is lower lying area, so it's going to try to work its magic over here. We'll take a look and see what happens. I tried to get my map to work again today, and I don't know what they've done, but it just doesn't want to work for me on here. As far as things are concerned, let me just throw it into world imagery mode here. There we go. And I don't know why we want depth in miles. Yep. Yeah, that's what happens when you mess with stuff. Then I tried resetting it. It didn't do a darn thing. And not sure why it's not working. But anyway, Mauna Kea over here with all our wonderful telescopes on top of there. Oh, hang on. What did that just do? Alright, is that going to give me something? I don't know. Okay. Maybe, maybe not. No, I don't know what the heck this is doing. Zoom back out. Come on, don't do this to me now. Oh, I gotta love these maps. Alright, so anyway, we've seen Mauna Kea, this is Mauna Loa, and then Kilauea is right over here. This is Pahal, the area where we see most of the earthquakes, and we will go to the other USGS map, and we will look at the earthquakes there. So not that particular map, it's in the same zone though, so there we go. and of course we'll swing right into the other ones right away. And here we go. We do see, and that's our Hawaiian island chain, of course. We still see that old one out here by Maui. And if we zoom in here a little bit, I do notice this 3.5 right away. That happened at 32 minutes after midnight today, and it shows a 0.9 kilometer depth, so 900 meters above sea level. That means it's well within the volcano itself, and something happening there. BMAT, welcome, William. Glad to have you on board. And as we zoom in a little bit, we can see these quakes are pretty much normal from what we noticed before. That one is at 1703, 33.4 kilometers down, a 1.2. This is a 2.1. This is a 2.3. And that is 34 kilometers down as well. Happened at 1709. Those kinds of things. So we are seeing the little shakers that we normally see there, and nothing unusual though. Nothing really big showing up, and I'm not going to spend too much time on it. I'm not seeing any quakes right around here. And that is Kilauea itself, and that kind of makes me wonder what the heck is going on. Usually when it's quiet, it's quiet for a reason, then something is building up. Still no active at La Palma. No, nothing at La Palma. Anyway, Kilauea, definitely there's your wonderful interior of your caldera there, or the caldera within the caldera within the caldera, and you can add another little caldera if you like, but that's what we're seeing. And of course on the other map, the USGS, or what we call Hawaii map, you can go on there and take a look and see their other cameras that they have, still cams, as well as the seismometers and tilt meters and stuff like that. Two Pineapples has a live feed of Kilauea, live feed of lava. Really? When did that happen? Usually he goes up there to go see that. He doesn't have anything that was live. We do have some of the wonderful footage that we did get from our friend, and let's see, is this one of them? No, that might be. I don't know if we're gonna see if I can show a few there in a bit. Yes, I've been active lately. Yeah, Kimmy, the ones the live feed is when he goes up to the volcano and actually takes it live himself. There is no live camera as per se on Kilauea, at least not that I am aware of, unless something has changed. And Two Pineapples would have mentioned it to me if that was the case. So, okay, let's wrap it up with there. And since everybody wants to talk about La Palma, let's go to La Palma. And La Palma is absolutely quiet. And there we go. I'm going to refresh this really quickly, and we will see what we've got going on there. All right, updated the earthquakes for the last 2 days, and you see 2 on the 19th and 1 today. And the one today wasn't even on La Palma. It was between Tenerife and Gran Canaria. So these are our 2 from yesterday, and it is very, very quiet there. And so La Palma is not doing a heck of a lot. When we zoom back out, we don't see anything in the other areas, and that's always something that we look for here. We do see sometimes they got earthquakes up in that region as well. but definitely not happening. So this is what we see, and that's what we're getting right now. And yep, La Palma 3D, you can have a look at that one. But La Palma EQ is this particular one, and this is going to help you out having a look at those. And it would be pretty awesome. And there's our other earthquake map with all kinds of different colored rings, and those indicate depths, as what you can see here, rather than time. And that's slightly different than some of the other maps. Although apparently you can set up the USGS one like that now too. And we'll be working on that and trying it. So pretty cool. And let's see, zooming in a little bit on this one, here's something interesting we don't usually see, a 3.0 right in eastern Quebec of Canada. And that is kind of interesting to see it right there in the St. Lawrence Seaway. But that's all right. Wasn't that big, not too worried about it. Down here, Galapagos Triple Junction region 5.1 there, and that happened at 1923. So some interesting stuff. This is a little bit bigger one here. Tonga 6.0, 10 kilometers down. That was actually from yesterday, and I'm surprised we missed that one. Probably not looking at the right map. Solomon Islands, definitely still getting some stuff. These are already 2 or 3 days old, some of these. So that may be why we're looking at some stuff that was a little bit more aged. This 5.7 though is from 5:13 UTC this morning, and that definitely happened there. All right, I'm not going to get into all the earthquakes around the planet, but you can check those out. That link and that Arizona Snowman kindly put up on the into the chat there is exactly what you want to look at, and looks pretty awesome for this particular map, and that'll be cool. Let's pop over to let's pop over here, Merapi. And before we get into Merapi too much, I gotta find my picture here. Oh, hang on, what other one didn't we see yet? Oh, I see. Yeah, great. The other one I was gonna suggest, hey, we haven't looked at our wonderful Stromboli, but Stromboli is offline right now, so we're not gonna look at it. Looking at Merapi, we see stuff falling down the side of the hill here. I don't know if that's just extra material or what the heck is going on. Anyway, bouncing around, there's a slightly different view. We gotta change that. Let's see if we do this. Nope, that ain't gonna work either. Okay, I'm not gonna worry about that one. That is a different view of Merapi from slightly different angles, but I thought I had that set up here. If we turn that off, no. Darn it. It didn't take. I hate when that happens. Okay. Yep. Okay, that ain't working. Turn that one on. Nope. Turn this one on. Nope. That one. Nope. There. No, I'm going to leave it alone. I think I messed it up more than I fixed anything. And let's see. Nope, that didn't work either. All right, we'll get back to it, but let's go over to a different one, and I got to get that one on the screen properly here so we can actually see it. And that was not it either. Boy, I'm going to have to recapture that now. That is not what I had in mind for today. And we'll take a quick peek. There we go. And we will get this on the screen. And of course, that is Krakatoa. And that's what it was doing at 5:16 a.m. I can refresh that if it'll go. This site is also not the one that I wanted to be on here. I was looking for the live feed, and apparently this is not the live feed for it. And it gives you just still photos rather than flowing video. And that is more recent, and you can definitely see it there. Let me see if I can get that background out of there. That looks horrible. There we go. And there you go. That's Krakatoa off-gassing, pretty nasty like. And of course, this is my new baby of the day here. And this is a wonderful little map we found. And I'm going to actually do another full screen capture since it didn't work last time here, because that other picture should have been full screen as well. And that is what we've got. Oh, I'm going to leave that mouse on, and we'll turn that off. So this gives you a pretty good idea. These are Indonesian volcanoes, and they got a pretty fancy map. And of course, the one we're interested in, well, we're interested in three of them right here. We've got Merapi in the middle, Semeru over there, and of course, Anak Krakatoa. And if we zoom in on Krakatoa, this will give you a much better idea where it actually is. And you know, a lot of people think it's out in this island. It's not. It's in here, right in the middle of the strait. And as we keep zooming into Krakatoa, actually, just from that picture, just so you can see the three islands, and then of course the volcano sitting right in the middle. This is Krakatoa, the entire caldera, and then Anak Krakatoa is just basically the vent inside that it's a baby. But that is what Krakatoa looks like, you guys. And it's all, there's no organic green growth or anything like that, and all pretty much just rock, plaster, you know, volcanic ash. It's all yucky. And that's pretty awesome. And of course, with this you can get right into the caldera and actually look at it. Cute little volcano, by the way. I like that. And the offlying area here built up a little bit. I don't know if that's going to create more land soon or what. And yeah, I'm gonna zoom out. I'm zooming out. I'm gonna quit. They're gonna release. Okay, we'll look at this one a little bit more intently. This cool map, like I say, this one here is our wonderful. Oh, hang on, something. Yeah, I will allow that. All right, why is it? Oh, it's messing with me now. It's messing with me now. Semeru. And it zoomed in on Semeru, and they do have a picture of Semeru right there. It looks pretty awesome. And if we zoom in, there's your satellite shot of Semeru. That looks pretty awesome. And not a friendly looking volcano at all, really. It's tall though. Anyway, we'll look at these a little bit more when I come back from my break. Otherwise, I'm going to get chewed to death by Poppet. And we don't want that, do we? We need me. I don't know where I'm going to leave you here, though. Let's take a look. I think safe for right now to put you back in Hawaii, but they're still looking at the beehive there. I wanted to have something with a little bit of lava flowing out, but I'm going to go find some lava in the meantime, even though it may be a little bit on the canned side, but we will see. And let's see, is this out of the clouds? Yeah, I think I'll leave it on here for right now. That is Popocatépetl. We haven't sat there and looked at it for a while, and we'll leave it there. It's got snow on the top and everything. Anyway, you wonderful people, I see we did make it over 100. We still have a good half hour plus to make it all the way up to 150. That's our mini goal of the day, to try to get 150 likes. And hopefully we can make that happen. I see we do have 57 people in here, but if we can get a few more, that would be awesome. And if you have not yet subscribed, please do consider giving that subscribe button a quick shot, and we will go from there. On that friendly note, I'm your host, DrFox2000. I'm going to go take a 5-minute breather. Please don't go away. We got more stuff to come. And keep smiling. And somebody get this cat off of me. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, I'm back. I've turned the volume down on that music, and I see that you guys are talking about time. Hey Leo, since you're in the future and Thursday already, and I'm still on Wednesday in the evening, can you check and see what the lottery numbers for tonight for me are? So I can get them, I can still zip down and get a ticket. Oh boy. It would be nice, you know, if it only worked like that. Oh, darn it. Yeah, definitely a future lottery cast. Yeah, I wish I could. That would be awesome, Leo. That would make everybody happy. I think it'd be pretty awesome to see. Anyway, Esther Flores, welcome back. I'm glad to have you on board. And Cookster Littlefield also made it in, and William B. Matt is here, of course. And let's see, did I miss anyone else that snuck in just as of late? I don't think we got missed too many people here, but if I did not say hello to you or you know, call your name out, don't be offended, okay? We try to say hi to as many people as we can. We are all part of that one big lava family here, so we try to do our thing. And anyway, I'm glad to have you on board, but what the heck is all that stuff? Make sure you tell your loved ones that you love them, for tomorrow is, love them tonight, for tomorrow is not guaranteed. Get it right there, Irish monk. Otherwise, you're not going to get brownie points. Anyway, let's leave Popocatépetl be by itself there, and we are going to go back out and take a look at that map that I was trying to show you Merapi on, and I got it to come up, and of course the whole thing, it kind of shows you this picture here of what Merapi looks like in the distance, and gives you all the vital statistics on it and all that nice stuff, and that is pretty awesome. So let's get rid of that and just kind of show you. There it is, Merapi right there, and of course very close to a civilization of some sort. Not going to try to pronounce any of these names, don't worry. BMAT, what? Wow. All hearts come up on a one arm bandits. Wow. BMAT, that's an awesome super chat, a $50 super chat. Thank you very kindly for that generous, wonderful super chat. Thank you. All hearts come up on the one arm bandit. All right. And whoa, and Leo throws in a little bit more. Maybe this will help in purchasing the winning lottery member stock. Thanks, Leo. Wow. I don't know if I'm gonna waste it all on lottery numbers, but we'll get a ticket for sure, and we'll see. $30.99 Australian dollars. There we go. That is awesome. Thank you kindly for both of those wonderful super chats, you guys, BMAT and Leo. Thank you very much. I do appreciate it. Okay. Anyhow, that is. By the way, if you do want this map, I'm not going to hide it from you. It is for Indonesia only. And there's the link to that map if you'd like to go use that yourself. And you can take a look at what Krakatoa is doing and the other eruptions that we have around. And let's see what else we got here. Where is... oh, by the way, the round dots, those are the earthquakes. Unfortunately, it's not in English, and that is kind of a downer, but... nothing we can do about that. I'm looking for Leolotok. Or do I miss it somewhere here? Which one is he? He's got to be here somewhere. They didn't change them, did they? No, it's not that guy. All right, we're missing a volcano. Why am I missing it? It's got to be here somewhere. Oh, there he is. Loading, and that's Leolotok, and that's what it looks like from a distance, of course, and it gives you all the vital stats on it as well. And they've got a ring road going around it. If we zoom in a little bit more, you can kind of see what that crater looks like. And it does have multiple calderas as well, and a lot of green. So we know that it hasn't been throwing out as much material. As soon as you see growth happening, you know that's it's been quiet for a while, and that's pretty awesome. Looks neat. And again, this is a pretty decent map. That's why I threw the link up there for you guys, if you want to go have a look at it. And thank you, Aurelio Perez, for helping find this particular one. And that is pretty awesome. And it only covers Indonesia. It doesn't do any other areas. So we can't use it to look at the Philippines or anything like that. So definitely only for Indonesia. If you are so inclined, and we will have that for the future. Let's see what we have happening out at White Isle Volcano, and I think I do have, this is April 21st, hang on, that's in the future. Let me see if I can get that squared up a little bit. We do have that somehow, some way in there. No. That was the wrong one. We do have it for itself in here somewhere to make those pictures a lot bigger. I'll find it. That's what happens when you have too many things in one spot, and you can't find what you want anymore. Let's turn that off. Yeah, it's a little bit bigger. But anyway, you can still see it off-gassing, stuff like that. If we zoom in, or sorry, move around time-wise, I went the wrong way. Again, the camera is not the greatest, but they did have some bad weather there. That's 1 p.m., 1:30, that kind of thing. So, yeah. Weather, but definitely still doing its thing. If we go over here and have a look, I'm going to refresh this and see if it'll show up a little bit better. This, of course, is Ruapehu, and his neighbor there, that is this guy here, but Ruapehu is this fella. And if we move forward in time, hang on, forward, not backwards. And there we go. April 12th. Hang on here. That's not right. We want now. That's, how come that's on April 12th? Something wrong with that. It was showing better dates before. Okay, they must have something messed up there with their files. And this one, of course, is Ruapehu, and that is in the clouds today, so we unfortunately are not going to see it. Yep, there they are in the future, April 21st at 9 something a.m. And if we go even a little bit earlier, you can see it was just all foggy and clouds and stormy and stuff, and into the night. Goes quietly. There we go. We'll leave it at that. Put it back on here, and try to get this screen back to where it should be. Yeah, not there. We'll try turning that on. No, this on. No, that one. Turn these off. Nope, didn't work. Okay, I'm gonna have to fix that afterwards, I think, but it's one of those things. Just too much going on. Oh, I think I got that one on now. I want this one off. No, I want that one on. I want this one off. No, wrong one. Almost. Just gotta figure out where the other one is that I need to turn off. I got 2, I got 3 there. It's gotta be one of those. Nope. This one. Nope. Gotta be. No. Alright, I give up. Never mind. Or maybe this guy. My software keeps bouncing me around here for some reason, not showing me the right ones. Anyway, we'll leave that be, and that is Merapi, and I'm not going to pull any hair out over that. Let's just take another look at Semeru, and let's see if we can get to that one real quick here. Where's my Semeru stuff? That is here. They got a truck convoy going through the wonderful water. Okay, so that's an area. If the volcano goes, this is where the water will flow, or the pyroclastic flows, and this is their only way across. So pretty awesome. And I'm not sure why are all these people standing around here. Doesn't make a heck of a lot of sense. Maybe they're charging a toll or something to go down that road. Pretty cool. Let's go back over to the actual volcano, and that is what it looks like. It's in the clouds. Unfortunately, I don't see too much up top. Nice picture though. Okay, but we don't get to see anything. And all right, so we've done that. Let's see, Merapi. I want to see if Merapi is up. Merapi, no, not Merapi. Stromboli, that's the one I want. There it is. That is Stromboli right now, and yep, doing its thing. And we've seen that plume on the thermal look better than the one coming out of it. Apparently they've got clouds though. You can kind of tell by the waviness up top here. So they do have a bunch of cloud happening, but yes, it is definitely showing a wonderful shot there of a little bit of an eruption, and I am sure it's going to continue to do its thing. Of course, it's a Stromboli style volcano. It's going to do its thing forever. Dina, welcome. Guten Abend. And glad to have you on board. Almost 3 in Germany. Okay, guten Morgen. 3 Uhr ist ganz fröhlich. No, whoa, geez, I can't even speak German anymore. Never mind, it's early. But glad you popped in here, and good to see you there, Dina. Very good. Okay, let's take a look at other stuff. What else do we have here? I think we've covered a whole bunch of things today already, and I'm just not sure where else we want to go. Let's see what we got there. We already did a lot of earthquakes, so I think the weather might be the fitting thing, but I want to see Old Faithful and Alaska. Oh, you want to go to Alaska, Sue? It's cold in Alaska. I don't want to go to Alaska. It's cold. They're going to freeze me again. All right, I'm going to leave it there for a second. Yeah, I'm actually looking at one of the images, and it's the frozen over camera lens. And I'll let you see that afterwards. if it stays there, but that's why I didn't really want to go to Alaska, because all the pictures are really not overly great. Well, maybe they got better, I don't know. Anyway, I'll let you see what I was looking at there in a few seconds, and I'm just reloading all of them here just so we have them, and it should be all right. We'll take a look. Yeah, I think Old Faithful just finished. We missed it a little, so let's see. This is my last one here. I'm kind of updating or looking at just to make sure. And yeah, Alaska really has very, very poor weather right now, so not the greatest. Let's go here. I want to get rid of these photos. Those were out at on the Kamchatka Peninsula, by the way. These are our top secret Russian experimental volcanoes. We're not supposed to know about them. I'm kidding. They're beautiful looking pieces of nature, and we like it. Anyway, there you go. That is what the Pavlov image looks like, and that's not a very good clear shot. Let's pop over to this one. This is what I was referring to when I was saying all I'm seeing is ice, and that is snow and ice on the lens of the camera house. And if we go back though, we do see a few little shots, but we can't really tell what was happening because of the way the cloud was sitting there. And you know, in there, is that erupting or is it not? It's very, very hard to see. I'm guessing that there is something coming out of it, but not that much. So interesting nonetheless. This one here, Great Sitkins from a distance. That's the best we get today. And this one, of course, I hate to say it, but this is the best shot. Current image is like that, and this is the video shot. So not very good results for up there, unfortunately. So yeah, we did cover Alaska. There we go. And let us go back over, I guess, Volcano Map real quick. And let's see, we can get onto there. And these were up here on the Kamchatka Peninsula. This is Karimsky, if I said it right, and that's the one that we had the pictures of, and looks pretty awesome. And if you note, that whole thing is a volcanic island, like, or the peninsula, and definitely looking pretty awesome. And of course, there's Pavlov there, Great Sitkins, Semi, and Davidov on the Aleutian Islands right there. That gives you a pretty good idea for those who don't know where these things are. And Antake-san still showing a yellow. They did take ASO off, so ASO is no longer on the list. And Sakurajima right there, and behind him he's got that other one, Kurisashima, Kurisashima, if I said it right. And then you've got these other two, hard to pronounce, and then so is Suhanosajima, but we're learning, be Japanese in no time. And definitely Ta'al still a yellow status. I'm not doing anything too major. And down there you can see Krakatoa still left in an orange, even though it has been erupting. It's not doing too much. Merapi and Samaru and Leolotok back here, they're still happy and doing their thing. And gee, no volcanoes erupted on Australia. That is a bummer. Anyway, I zoomed out a little bit because we wanted to make sure Yasur is still there. It looks like they downgraded Abram to a yellow. It was orange before. And out here is Tonga, or Tofua, in the nation of Tonga. And if we zoom back in here, we know this is Ruapehu, and then White Island volcano is out here but we're not seeing anything. They've taken that off the list as well. So zooming back out, we do see our Great Ring of Fire, if you want to call it that. Burning Ring of Fire, definitely in existence. And of course here Astja and Fregadafjall, or Ragnar, is there. Seo George is still definitely in the drawing boards there. And La Palma, I don't know if they're going to turn that one off in the future here. In a while, I would assume so. As Michael Volcano down here, South Sandwich Islands, not doing too much. They had a quake there, 5.1, a little further out, but nothing too major. And Sabancaya still red and active. And you have your other volcanoes around the world. If we zoom back in here a little bit, of course, for Italy, there's Etna, or, well, Italy, Sicily, Etna, Volcano, Stromboli, and Campi right up there. So those are their three. Erta Ale sitting there in Ethiopia. And if we zoom in a little bit, you can see that it is kind of out in the desert on a plateau of a mountain, and doing its thing. So I love it. All right, zooming out, and we will leave it somewhere where I can recognize the map and not worry about it later on in life. And on that friendly note, let's go over and have a look at our weather. And of course, weather for today is pretty interesting. We will, well, actually it's not. It's still there. Mother Nature's going to have weather for us, whether we like it or not. Get it? Whether we like it or not. Anyway, North America looking pretty good. I do see some of the wind lines changing, and the way the flow is coming across here. Interesting, but not sure what we're going to see. Not too much in North America as far as SO2. We get down into Central America, like Mexico and Popocatépetl are working together to make that spot. And of course, if we go in here, Fuego would be right around here. And then our fella in Nicaragua is right there. And then you've got Costa Rican ones, as well as what's happening in Colombia, and as we head back down. And again, we've got a lot more off-gassing here. And I'm thinking that there's a little bit more involved here, that there might be some industrial pollution to this as well, because I don't think the volcano itself is off-gassing that badly. Sliding over into Australia, very clean looking. The only thing down in New Zealand, of course, is White Isle Volcano, what we kind of noticed before. And if we take a look here, and this is our wonderful shot of that would be what the heck is that? That's not the volcano we're looking for. Why has that got that name on it? That's supposed to be Yasur, and hopefully it is, unless they got two cameras there. No, that's got to be Yasur. So definitely, and unless somebody's got the labels wrong. And of course, a little bit more here in this area. I'm not sure what is all going on there, but that's kind of what we're seeing pollution-wise. And we zip over back into, we see the stuff coming off of China and, of course, India. Some spots, again, industrial pollution or something in Russia possibly. And we are seeing down here South Africa still with its mines. DR Congo definitely has a volcano causing that. And Erta Ale, not very much coming off of it. You have more in the pollution lines coming from Jeddah and that area. And of course, coming off of wonderful Etna and Stromboli and Volcano. They are not that bad today. So that gives you a pretty good shot of what we've got going on there. And again, I'm going to have to check into this a little bit more. I'm curious because it can't all be from that volcano. At least I wouldn't think it would be. Going over to our, oh yeah, you don't want to, that was my snowstorm from last night. Okay, that was coming through here last night. That's what caused it. I'm going to refresh this though, and we'll see what the new snowstorm looks like. Oh, hey, look, we got fancy air curling around the other way. That's pretty awesome. And North America looking not so bad. We see down in the southern parts, Texas and Arizona and those wonderful states looking pretty beautiful. California at bottom end, really nice. As soon as you get up a little further though, past the Oregon line, apparently it gets a little bit cooler and rainier, and that's the kind of weather that we've got. Although it is sunny here right now, very clear skies, and I'm very thankful for that. And by the way, most of that snow has melted out of the trees from last night, which is pretty good. Going over a little bit more, let's zip over to Iceland real quick. They are still getting nailed with some of that warmer air that is coming from the Gulf Stream up and through England and Ireland, and then pushing on there. 5 to go. Oh, 5 what to go? 5 likes to go to get. Are we that close? No, not 5 to go. Oh, what do you got 5 to go? Bop that thumb and click. Yeah, bop the thumb. Let's get it up there. We need more thumbs. If only everybody had 2. Oh, hang on, we do have 2 thumbs. Never mind. Looks like France was actually warmer than Spain right now. Germany looking not too bad, about the same as England. And looks like it's warming up in Sweden, a little cooler in Norway, but Sweden is definitely getting a little bit warmer there, and southern end of Finland as well. So that's pretty awesome. Good to see. And of course here in Africa, things are warming up. The desert is starting to get heated up. 1 to go. What are you doing? 1 to go. You're scaring me, Grandma B. Oh boy. Yay, 120. Oh, you're counting up. We need 150. We got 30 to go. There we go. Anyway, that's all good. Thank you guys for that 120. That is awesome. I really do appreciate it. And anyway, I'm moving a little bit more east. We do see Madagascar is getting a little bit of a twirl here. Probably another storm for those poor people. And Indian Ocean, quite warm looking. And I don't know, Australia top end warm. Indonesia always warm. And probably about 26 degrees in Bangkok, right? No, 28. There we go. I was close. Okay, let's take a look at, before we look for cold temperatures, let's take a look at the precipitation really quickly. And first thing of note is, of course, my central storm that I like to brag about all the time here seems to be still intact, going all the way across the equator. And if we zoom in a little bit, we'll start with North America. We do see, I guess, winter peg. That's the remnants of what I had yesterday. It's gone down there, and I'm happy it's not here anymore. But I feel sad for those people. We do see more stuff coming in from the coast here in both the U.S. and Canada. and then looking at this mess on the St. Lawrence Seaway side here, Newfoundland and so on, all getting nailed here, and that's going to be stormy and not so nice. Iceland, oh boy, they've got some snow happening and some colder temperatures down on the southeast side. Looks like the Reikins Peninsula is okay though, possibly some rain in there, which isn't so bad, and Reykjavik, of course, right there, probably raining there now too, and that is getting fed by this little twirly action here and cutting back up. Poor people in Spain getting nailed again, down southern France and eastern side of Spain seem to be getting nailed by these storms here quite often, and hopefully that will not persist too much for them. Just north of Turkey, and which one is that? Is that the Black Sea or the Red Sea? I can't remember. One or the other. But anyway, a storm sitting right there, and that's all there is to it. When we take a look down here, one of the things I noticed while I was watching Merapi's feed this morning was there was a lot of lightning in the background, and I mean a lot. So that was kind of a sad thing to see, but yeah, poor visibility and just tons and tons of lightning. And I thought that was pretty awesome to see all that lightning, but felt sorry for those good people. Looking at that area, so we know they've got all kinds of storms happening. Australia and the northeastern coast getting that storm hitting it. And of course, oh, poor New Zealand. And here's what's happening in New Zealand. We've got it being attacked by two different systems. One on this side and one up a little further north. Looks like the northern island though is not so bad. Then we get up into the Tonga area, and they again are getting storms, not good. And then we do see this monster heading off this way, and it's even producing some storms down in Chile. So pretty cool. Southern portions and down by Antarctica, we see a lot of twirling going around with heavy systems, a lot of fast-moving arrows telling you the wind is nasty, and the snow is coming down in certain places quite nicely. So that's about it. Let's take a look for our cold temperature just to make you feel warm. And there I see minus 66 already. For a cold temp, and this minus 67, 69, 71, minus 72 degrees Celsius is the coldest point that I see. Whoop, we had it there somewhere. Anyway, yeah, right there, minus 72 degrees Celsius. So if you are feeling cold, and just think of those poor penguins that are down there having to endure that minus 72 degrees Celsius in good old Antarctica. So consider yourself lucky that you're not a penguin. And I did want to throw in a little bit of lava here, so give me a second. I'm going to see what I can throw in, and it'll take me a second or two to throw it on. I'm going to see if we can get one of our old streams and get that in there, so we all have a little bit of a lava fix for today, since we didn't really see anything really nice. So that's what I want to do, is we'll see if we can do that for you. And let's see, need to find it first. What do we got on that? That's be this guy, be here, and I don't know. let's pick a day. Um, we'll find a day here that might have a little bit of lava for you, so hopefully I can come up with something real quick to end up on anyway. This may not be the best day. I think I might have picked a bad day here. Let me go to this one. I think this might be better. Let's see, that's not mine. Let's see if we got there. I think that one might work. All right, I think we've got something that we can throw on here for you as a finale, and just trying to get it to get to the right spot. Why is this thing not doing anything? Oh, there we go. I went too far. All right, we will end it with a little bit of lava for you. So this is of course back in day 63 of our wonderful Icelandic eruptions, and you can see the lava pouring out of that. So it will be pretty awesome when you can see that. There you go. And this is to get your lava fix, and just want to make sure everybody is good, and that is pretty cool. We do like a little bit of lava once in a while, and Bork, no, it's not Bork, and it's all good. Robert, is that you? Bork, no. Robert, England, what? I don't know who that is. What was that? Okay, yeah. Whoever the fella is that's called England, please, no caps. Just regular print would be nice. Okay. Anyhow, we're gonna wrap up the show for today, you guys. So I want to throw it up on another eruption here, just move it ahead a little bit, and that should work. And then I am going to say thank you, everyone. And yeah, I see that buffering on the screen. It's gone now. So that was on my own thing. So it's all good. Anyway, Kimmer Cool loves volcanoes. Glad to have you here. I broke my wrist 11 weeks ago. All healed. Hi Leo, hi Sue, Snowman, BMAT. Well, Kimmer, good to hear that your wrist healed up, and I don't know if you heard, but Piggy broke hers fractured in 3 places, so not good. And yes, she has it in a cast, just so you know. Okay, and thank you, everyone. That is pretty much it for tonight, and that's all I've got. And hopefully you all have a wonderful evening. And hey, Bo even snuck in here. Good night, night to all. I'm Bo, and thanks for being here. And we'll take care. Have yourselves a wonderful evening, everyone, and be good. Big thank you goes out to okay, we got Maria for her super chat, Boomer for his, and Irish Monk for his. BMAT for his big one, and Leo Carlson as well. And thank you all for that wonderful support. I really do appreciate that, you guys. Also, big thank you to everyone who is in here in green, the members of that are helping out, and you guys are awesome. Logo, what? Unfortunately, they are currently on the volcano map, and to get back to the earthquake. Oh, okay. All right, we'll look at that later, Trev. Right now, I'm going to just wrap it up, and thank you. Thank you to my moderators. You guys are awesome. Arizona Snowman, Piggy, of course, in the background. Bob, C&D boy, as well as Mona Lisa Smiles. I'm sure she's hiding here somewhere, and really, really good. And on that note, that's where I throw in my final line here. Please make sure you tell your loved ones that you love them tonight, for tomorrow is never promised. Take care, everyone, and good night, and we'll see you tomorrow. Oink, oink.